Hello, hello. Hola y bienvenidos. Vamos a empezar el próximo juego número 6, aquí en Innsbruck, Austria. Y ese juego está entre Colombia y Canadá.
This is going to be game number 6 on track 1, the S1 track.
Exactly. Yes, S1 track. Anyway, let's get to the rosters. Hoy, jugando en los jerseys amarillos, tenemos el equipo de Colombia. 1-0-0 Guillotina. 1-0-1 Cruella. 10-23 Weiwei. 21 Roxy Foxy. 22 Panda. 23 Alec. 25 Nusa. 29 Ñaña. 3 Evil. 396 Mila. 404 Kitsch. 47 Bullets. 527 Daft Hell. 92 Moon Sun Witch y 96 Kaboom. Y los entrenadores Pijao, Lion Man, Mordiscos. Eso es el equipo de Colombia. Y Sonic, who do we have for Canada?
For Canada, we have 004 Projectile, 008 Lowrider, 03 Cam Grayson, 11 Artuzo, 13 Traz, 1349 Razor, 1969 Nad, 2931 Taz, 31 Bruiseberry Pie, 33 R2, 39 Crackerjack, 444 She-Ra Shakes, 934 Cooper, 999 KT Kaboom, 9999 Monjmo Elku, who is also the captain for today. And then the alternate is Schemo, and on bench we have Jess Bandit, D-Ray, Grenade, and Bradas. So, I'm excited for Derby.
I am too. I'm going to run through our officials lineup too. We are stacked. Alpin Yeti, Anarkira, Bert Hurt, Dinotello TR2, L Bones, Mike Guyver, My Name is Jeff, Rose Lambeau, Switzerland, Tornado Alley, Tootie Croa, Wishbone Breaker, Bibbidi Bobbidi Boom, Delirious Diver, Dinosaurus, Dread Hochuli, Knockin', Grace Killit, Junus, Pocahontas, and Short Fuse. Those are your officials. Estos son los oficiales para este juego. Soy Loquita Bonita, aquí con Sonic Boom. Sonic! Yeah. We're just about ready to start this game. I do believe there will be a playing of the anthems. Team Colombia has an anthem, a musical anthem that's going to be played, and my understanding is that Canada has a statement that will be read. And so this is the anthem for Colombia. There's various Colombian flags here in the arena. Veo a varios banderas de Colombia con el augurio del amarillo, azul y rojo. Y los patinadores en la selección de Colombia están cantando al juego. Escucho las voces. Aquí. Con eso termina el anthem de Colombia. I believe the statement for Team Canada will be shared at a later time.
Yes. So we have skaters on the track already. And I'm gonna lose my train of thought staring at the beautiful gold helmets of Colombia.
They are some shiny gorgeousness.
I haven't seen everyone's uniform yet, but I am tempted to say that Colombia's my favorite.
They're quite delightful. Tienen los cascos de oro. Y brillan como la gente de Colombia.
And we have our game live. So, jamming for Canada, we currently have 444 Shira Shakes. Colombia is really putting up a nice fight. Right on that jam line, you can see how they are fighting to push. Ooh. And Canada has the first lead of the game. Ooh, beautifully followed out of the pack. That was beautifully done. So we have 2 points on the board for Team Canada, cutting it off just before Colombia was able to get any points on this occasion.
Estamos listos para empezar con el próximo jam, jam número 2. Alec tiene la estrella para Colombia. Y creo. A ver, Cooper con la estrella para Canadá, pero ya se va, se fue. Alec tiene lead para la selección colombiana. Y ya, con emoción y energía de todo su país, toda la familia aquí representando. Y ya, primer jam con puntos para la selección Colombia, 3-2. Y ya vamos a empezar con jam número 3.
That was beautiful. Okay, straight back at it. We have Colombia's captain, Moonsun Witch, as the jammer. Canada has got lead on this occasion with, I believe that's Nad. Ooh, straight through and picking up those 4 points. I know it's jam-free, but the energy that we're already getting from these skaters is wonderful, watching them fight. Beautiful.
So we have a lead change. Lead change. Cambia de lead. Ahora 10-3 a favor de Canadá. Y vamos a empezar con jam número 4. Nusa tiene la estrella para Colombia, para selección Colombia. Y para Team Canadá, Projectile. Y ya, vamos a empezar. Todos intentando de salir de pack con mucha fuerza. Pues han caído varios patinadores, pero se ponen de patino otra vez y siguen empujando una ayuda de ofensa para Canadá número 33, R2. Pero Projectile estaba empujada para adentro, tenía que reciclar. Esa la gorra de estrella del pivot ha caído a la pista, pero ahora lo tiene otra vez. Ahora hay 2 patinadores de Colombia en el Sisu Mouth Guard penalty box, caja de penales. Y con casi 1 minuto de tiempo tenemos un lead. Eso es el jammer de...
We've got a loose wheel.
Yes, ha salido una rueda de no sé quién, pero los oficiales lo tienen guardado. So, todos estamos bien. Se siguen intentando de ganar los puntos. Nusa todavía no ha salido del pack.
The line coverage and line work so far is outstanding. Just how well they are knowing where that edge of the track is to keep people in play and getting them out of play. It is a skill I do not possess.
Ha estado un paso de estrella. So, Ñaña ahora tiene la estrella y sigue intentando. ¡Oh, una salta grande! Por el jammer de Canadá, ganando 4 puntos y termina el jam. A ver, no sé si es 12 puntos para Canadá.
Who lost a wheel? I saw a wheel rolling across. Who lost a wheel?
It's a great question.
Because I wanted to see someone fall over, and I didn't see anyone fall over. So if someone hasn't realized they've lost a wheel, I am weirdly impressed.
Yeah, I wonder if it was someone from the bench, honestly.
Let's hope. Oh, what a beautiful, quick lead to Colombia. We have Alec. And Colombia is doing a fantastic job of holding back the Canadian jammer. Artuso is really giving, Artuso's giving in the all, trying to get through, to get out. Alec has been recycled a couple of times, but constantly back on to fight for more position. Oh, what a beautiful dip round on the outside. Oh, bumping into their own player to stay on. Yes! Oh.
Guillotina casi llegó para empujar al jammer de Canadá para afuera y tenemos un power jam. Power jam.
Oh, we have an apex jump. Oh, Colombia, you are a dream team right now. Do you know what? That was some beautiful offense attempt. It wasn't quite perfect. Didn't quite get what they wanted, but it was a beautiful attempt of teamed offense just then. Unfortunately, had a jammer switcheroo, so it's still a power jam, but now it's to Canada. I believe that is now their initial pass completed for Artuso. So. Oh, beautiful side surfing to collect that final 4th point. We're about to have 2 jammers back on track.
Oh no!
Oh no.
The jammer from Colombia is back in the penalty box at the end of the jam. So must have gotten a penalty right after entering the track.
Maybe the Sisu mouth guard penalty box is just too tempting. I wonder if it smells nice.
Maybe. So entonces cuando terminó el jam, ese jammer de Colombia regresó a la pista, pero justamente cuando llegó, tenía que salir de nuevo para el Sisu Mouth Guard penalty box. So ahora tenemos un team timeout.
I believe it's Colombia who've got the team timeout, so it's a perfect time to talk about Crash Course. Crash Course helps busy roller derby athletes increase strength, endurance, and agility, conquering self-doubt and creating the habits of high performance to become all-stars and MVPs on the track and in life. If you want to make those 2-minute jams feel easy, visit chrissycrash.com, KRISSYKRASH.com, To download the free Off Skates Roller Derby training series, life is a contact sport. Go and win.
Life is a contact sport. Win. Let's see. Voy a intentar decir eso en español. La vida es un deporte de contacto. Gana. Oh, so what actually happened was the jammer from Colombia left the penalty box early. It was a double penalty. So a little bit of confusion there. So is now sitting for those penalties. So lo que pasó en la última es que el jammer de Colombia tenía un penal doble y salió temprano de la caja y tenía que regresar. So hemos regresado a la acción de roller derby aquí en juego 6, pista 1, el S1, la pista de S1. Shira Shakes tiene la 3 para Canadá y Alec sigue con la 3 para Colombia. Estaba en la caja de penales, ha regresado a la pista, tiene la gorra de la 3 en su mano, está intentando, imagino, pues estaba pensando de pasarlo, pero el pivot se va a la caja de penales, entonces no se puede pasarlo. Y los dos pivots están en la caja en ese momento. 4 puntos más para Shira Shakes y Canadá, 12 puntos.
And that's a hard one because, let's face it, Alec was looking for that star pass, so it hurts when our pivots sit in the bin.
100%. So, ahora ese pivot está de pie. So, va a regresar una salta para afuera.
No.
Ay, no, pero tiene un penal y tiene que regresar
Alec.
a la caja y mira, hay menos de 30 segundos en el jam, entonces creo que se va a empezar el próximo jam en la caja y eso es penal 4 para Alec y solamente hemos llegado a 10 puntos en el juego y sí, ya acabó el jam. Alec todavía está sentado en la pista. Friends, if you're listening and not maybe watching, Alec for Colombia has received 4 penalties so far in the first 10 minutes of the game. This is going to be the 3rd jam in a row due to those penalties coming at the end of the jam. Sonic.
Do you think maybe they've got their own personal sponsorship from Sisu Mouthguard and they're just spending as much time with them as possible?
Maybe. Probably not, but maybe.
So the last jam was the highest scoring jam for Canada so far this game. Do we think Cooper can change that and increase it? Because that was a beautiful 4 points grabbed.
Oh, man. Alec llegando de la pista y inmediatamente saltando para intentar de salir del pack.
Do you know what? Cooper is just flying through, and so far I think this is the first time we've seen the least resistance. So far, Columbia Wolves have been holding skaters much better, so whatever Cooper is doing, it is working. Oh, and again, we're going to have a new highest scoring jam. We got it with this. Alec is looking for that star pass for Colombia. Do we think, go on, we can make this. Yes, we've got a star pass. Ooh, yes, that hit. Ooh, beautiful. So that is a 20-point jam to Team Canada. Unfortunately, 0 to Colombia. Canada was just doing a very good job of holding back Alec on that occasion.
Yeah, and it looked like there might have been a big hit there to Cooper right at the end, who got up fine, but was a little bit slow and decided to call it. I mean, it made sense to call it off anyway with the pivot getting out, or jammer getting out of the
tactically
path.
Perfect idea.
So, you know,
we have an official review from Canada, it looks like. What's it gonna be for?
Industrial strength materials, unmatched ergonomic design, unparalleled excellence, 187 killer pads. Established in 2013, we are one of Europe's most trusted roller derby shops, owned by Kitty from London Roller Derby. Every single one of us working in the shop plays roller derby. We are cool. That's double threat skates. Make sure you check out the very cool double threat skates.
So Canada is asking for a back block to be called on Colombia's pivot at the end of the last jam on the pivot line. We're just waiting to find out the outcome. It caused impact to the Canadian jammer.
And if you're watching on the stream, feel free to jump in on that Discord track 1 channel. Let us know where you're watching from.
The no call will stand. The refs believe the receiver initiated the block. So that's your official review done this time. Who do we have?
So Team Canada will lose their official review for this half. They'll get another one when we start the second half. So estamos empezando el jam número 8. Nusa tiene la estrella para Selección Colombia. Nad para Team Canada. Y Nad ha salido primera. Nad tiene lead. Nad llegando al pack, empujando, intentando de pasar los blockers de Colombia. Y ya Nusa se va. Nusa se va del pack. Yo puedo ver los entrenadores de Canadá saltando diciendo que termínalo, termínalo. Y ya se lo vio y se terminó el juego. Perdón, terminó el jam.
Okay, so next jam, it looks like we've got Projectile lining up as Canada's jammer. And Colombia. Moon Sun Witch. Ooh, and straight through lead going to Canada on this occasion. Hot out of the pack. Beautiful juking, dipping down that shoulder to get past. Colombia's on the tail. And Canada will not let them have points yet. Beautiful snatch and grab of 4 points for Projectile.
Y vamos a empezar el próximo jam. Alec ha regresado a la pista. Artuso para Canadá. Y ya Artuso saliendo primero del jam line. Tiene 2 blockers de Colombia para pararla. Y
Canada is being recycled back.
Está reciclado para Canadá. Alex sigue intentando de empujar y salir del pack. Un buen bloque allí de 527 de Colombia. Eso es Daft Hell, perdón, que separó a Artuso. Artuso regresando. Artuso sí tiene lead, pero todos están en su primer paso. Un paso de la estrella, Mila. Y vamos a tener terminamos con 0-0. Y eso es el primer jam que... No es el primer jam. Había uno de los primeros que eran 0-0, ¿no? No es el primero. Ok, gracias. Estamos aquí con Comic. Comic está haciendo la producción de nuestro juego. Muchas gracias, Comic. Comic is our producer here, and let me know this is the first 0-0 jam of the game so far.
So for Canada, we have Shiras Shakes, and for Colombia, we have Nusa. Look at that. Ooh, that was such a good attempt. So we are looking for a star pass. Ooh, look at that. Canada's getting away. Yes, Star Pass has been completed. Oh, instant run back, but that's okay. That's okay. We've got the energy. We've got the speed. This Colombia wall, oh, I'm really loving their walls, how it's holding such strong triangles. You've got a fourth person just coming in to help when needed. Canada is having to use their offense to take a member out of this wall. And you know what? I love to see it. Make them work. Hold it. Look at that go. Don't you just love it when they have to fight so hard, they fall down from their own exertion? Ooh, that was a big hit. So we're having this. This is going to be a long jam. We're having a lot of running back, getting pushed off. We're not gaining much position here. Okay. So we have a 4-point jam to Canada, unfortunately 0 to Colombia. But that was a scrappy jam. Don't know about you, Benita, but I like scrappy.
I do too. And Nyanya there at that last hit was looking for a forearm call, but the officials declined.
Yeah. Unfortunately, we have an official timeout at the moment. Now, some of these skaters have really cool things. So, Team Colombia, Kitsch, 404. If you like wine, you want to become friends. She's a winemaker. She has her own winery. How amazing. She needs to become everyone's best friend if you're a drinker.
Absolutely. And S1 makes the best quality and most innovative protective gear no matter how you roll. Best fit plus best protection equals S1 Lifer helmet. Get a lifer, be a lifer. Visit s1helmets.com as we return to the action here on the S1 track. Ha empezado otra vez, eso es jam número 12. Cooper con la estrella para Canadá. Y Moon Sandwich tenía la estrella, pero hemos tenido un paso de la estrella, entonces por eso se termina el jam. Hay un jugador de Colombia hablando con los oficiales y con todo el respeto de los dos lados. Se termina esa conversación y ya vamos con jam número 13 en un momento.
Those of you watching at home, I apologize that all I am doing is making faces because this derby is just so intense. So we have Panda jamming for Team Colombia, and that is Nad for Canada, who has picked up lead. He's coming around looking for their first set of points. Again, watch this wall, this beautiful yellow wall. Oh, we've got a star pass attempting, not quite able to make it fit. Nice recycling back round. That was beautiful from the pivot. Unfortunately, I think it was worth it. Got a penalty. I think it was worth it. You re-caught that jammer for an extra 3 seconds. Oh, yes. Now, I love that hit that Nusa just accepted. Beautiful deflection right off of their chest. You can't see it on camera. They are still fighting over here. Beautiful. There we go. So we've got a denial of a run back. People are being... Where's our walls? So we have Jammer running Jammer back. And now we can engage with a pack. There is so much movement going from side to side on this track. It is beautiful, and that looked like it hurt. We're all okay. So this is a big run back. I don't know. We've only got 6 seconds. Are we going to get back on track in time? No, we are not. That looked a bit like a... It's the first time I've seen so far they're looking a bit tired. There's our winemaker.
We are just about ready for this next jam. Y por casualidad conocí a Kitch en la vía para acá, para el juego. Y el último jam era lo más grande para Canadá desde Jam 7. That last jam was the highest scoring jam for Canada since jam number 7. So Moon Sun Witch con la estrella en su mano ha salido del pack. Projectile tiene lead. Ella con la presión de Moon Sun Witch se termina el jam. 4 puntos para Canadá. Y ya, para la próxima.
Canada is doing a really good job. They are so aware of the track that it's so consistent of Colombia are like 2 seconds away from getting a point and they go, nope, shut down. And it's just so well executed, which you'd expect at this level of roller derby, but still, you've got to appreciate it.
Right, and in the last World Cup, Canada did finish in 3rd place, certainly looking to move up in those ranks here in 2025.
Absolutely. And the fight from this Colombia jammer, Alec. Yes, Alex had a rest. Alec is back on. Alec is killing it. We do have a Canadian lead to Artuzo. Beautiful on that, around the outside. Unfortunately, wasn't able to stay on track, so is being taken back round. We have lost a star. Ooh, a spin. Toe stop spinning to get out and through. Lovely. Ow. Ooh, ow. Do it again. Okay, it looks as though we have got one Canadian blocker in the lovely Sisu mouthguard penalty box. This is turning into a very scrappy jam. So it appears we have had a completed star pass for Colombia. So that is now Mila. And again, shut down just before they were able to get those points, but they were so close. I am loving the speed that we are getting from these jammers. They're getting out and they're going around. They want their points. They're trying to collect them.
Absolutely. Vamos a empezar con el próximo jam. Ultra thin, battle tested, and built for bold athletes who play loud and hit louder. Trusted by derby skaters worldwide, Sisu is the official mouthguard of Roller Derby World Cup. So we have an official timeout, and now it is over. So jammers lining up on the WFTDI jam line, getting ready here for jam number 15. Yeah.
She-Ra skates for Canada. And Moon Sun Witch. Ooh. I honestly thought it was going to be Colombia first. That was beautiful action getting through that pack of skaters. Ooh, a dip duck around the inside of that apex to get through. We have a star pass for Team Colombia. Who's that now skating?
Nyanya. Jammer.
Beautiful.
So tenemos 5 minutos más en la primera mitad de ese juego. 116 para Team Canadá, 14 para Selección Colombia. Todos están ahí listos en la pista. Hay un blocker de Canadá en el Sisu Mouth Guard Penalty Box. Ese blocker está de pie. Se regresa muy pronto. Y con eso Cooper se va del pack. Nusa tiene la trepa. Colombia estaba reciclado y ahora llegado otra vez al pack intentando de salir, pero está parado por 2 blockers de Canadá. Está moviendo de fuera, del dentro, buscando cualquier huequito para salir, pero por los blockers de Canadá no hay ningún espacio. Nusa quitó la estrella y ya lo ha pasado a Roxy Foxy. Roxy Foxy tiene la estrella, regresó al pack, pero antes que ganó ni un punto, se termina el jam y esto es 0-0.
Yeah.
Por la segunda vez en el juego tenemos un jam de 0-0. Entonces, muy bien hecho los blockers de los dos lados. That was definitely a blockers jam. Oh, nope, there they are. 4 sneaky points.
I think that was probably my favorite jam so far because Cooper fought half a track round and got recycled all the way back to the beginning. And it's beautiful to see.
Man, here we go.
Come on, Panda. So we have Canada organizing. They're getting ready to engage this jammer. Their wall is ready. Oh, yes. Okay. Panda's hips definitely got past the skater. So we've definitely got points on the board for Colombia on this jam. This is beautiful moving. Now we need some semblance of a wall. Beautiful. Yes, 4 points to Colombia and 0 to Canada on this one. Beautifully gained. Fantastic.
Well done, Panda, whose name was inspired by not only a love of Panda, but love of Kung Fu Panda, who, may I quote, says, "There is no charge for awesomeness or attractiveness." I believe this applies to a Panda from Team Colombia as well.
Of course.
Empezamos el próximo jam. Moon Sandwich tiene la estrella para Selección Colombia. Projectile para Team Canada. Projectile ha salido primera y ya llegó otra vez al pack para ganar los puntos. 4 se van para el cielo. Moon Sandwich. Ay, Moon Sandwich está en el Sisu Mouth Guard Penalty Box. Entonces, esto es un Power Jam. Power Jam. Jam de poder a favor de Canadá. Projectile regresando al pack. Moon Sandwich está de pie con la estrella en su mano. Va a regresar a la pista muy pronto. Había un blocker de Canadá también en la caja de penal y ha regresado al pack. Moon Sandwich muy rápido con los movimientos de dentro para afuera y ya se fue. So, otra vez tiene la estrella en su casco, llegando al pack y con eso se termina el jam. Y amigos, tenemos 1 minuto in esa primer mitad. Just 1 minute. How did this happen so fast, Sonic?
I don't know. And I mean, Colombia, that wall just then constantly moving, held projectile for like, what, 30 seconds? That was gorgeous. Okay, so we have Artuso and Nusa in our jammers today. You can see they are engaging with each of these walls, really pushing from side to side. Who has got a cut track penalty? Oh, okay, we have a power jam. Unfortunately, our beautiful yellows have got a cut track. Do you know what? That was beautiful. They stretched that pack out. They got the most out of that engagement zone as they possibly could. And they have come round. That's a big hit. Ooh. Kind of know what they're doing. They're clearing it. They're moving people off when they want them out of the way. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Yep, you're in the way. Not anymore. Okay, we have both jammers back on track. We do have an initial pass still to make for Colombia. We are getting quite scrappy again, and we have a helmet cover on the floor. Who does it belong to? So we got a cut track, I believe, for the Canadian jammer in the beautiful Sisu mouthguard penalty box. I don't believe Artuso have had very many penalties thus far. So maybe they're just going to enjoy the break. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Yeah, you got your star back. That was a beautiful clear from Kitsch right there, coming in and taking out a skater. I love that. Fantastic. We have had a successful star pass, so we now have Roxy Foxy as our jammer.
Oh.
Ooh. We got a full complement back on track just before the jam ended.
So we are at our intermission. We're going to halftime, friends. That score is 144-18 in favor of Team Canada. We have seen a lot of hard hits and fast-moving jammers here in the first half. Looking forward to a second half. Sonic, what do you think we're going to see in the second half?
Do you know what? I want to see more hits, because there's a lot of movement, there's a lot of making people go from side to side. They're organizing it. It's very tactical, and I'm loving it. But I want some big hits. I want some big hits. I want to jump.
Yeah, I certainly think both of these teams are well prepared to make that happen.
Oh, yes.
So,
from this footwork we've been experiencing, oh yes, there's so many good things to come.
That's right. So gracias a todos que están viendo de cualquier parte del mundo. Nos agradecemos a todo y nos vemos cuando regresamos en como 13 minutos. We will be back in about 13 minutes. So take a quick break and we will see you then.
See you soon.
First rule of Sisu is, wearing a mouth guard is cool. Say the word. Sisu! Second rule of Sisu is, use a thin mouth guard, not a big old gummy one. Say the word. Sisu! Third rule, pick your Sisu style. Fourth rule, talk, breathe, drink, easily. Sisu, Sisu, Sisu! The final rule of Sisu is, unlike others, you've got up to 20 times to remold it. Who's got Sisu? Sisu!
Roller derby is a great emancipator. It's the place where like-minded people gather. It makes me feel powerful and strong when I'm able to jump through the different blockers or do a spin move.
Roller derby helped me remember that I'm an athlete. Roller derby allowed me to feel proud of my size and feel confident with the way I move, and just be really proud to be the size and the shape that I am.
That I'm just gonna have a safe space to create and just spill my joy onto the track for everybody to see.
Scald Eagle was always inside pre-derby, but actually getting into roller derby allowed me the space to amplify that part of my personality.
I often play for the little 14-year-old Lauren inside of me, and I try to make her proud.
I love roller derby.
They call it a sport, but we know better. It's a symphony of dedication, grit, and heart. Tuned to one another in a composition of chaos on a stage built for progress. Athlete-driven innovation from the first whistle to the final score. Every hit, every fall, every win, every loss, every team, every season, every body. We've got you covered.
Hello, hello. Welcome back. We are ready for the second half here of game number 6 on day 1 here on the S1 track. That's also track 1 for those of you who are keeping score at home. I'm going to go out on a limb, a pretty solid limb, and say that one of the big stories of the first half is the penalty count. Canada with 13 penalties, Colombia with 22, and the penalties were kind of spread all over. So, and that's
We've got an instant lead by Alec for Colombia.
Yeah.
That was quick. It was a little hop over the apex, snagging that lead. Do you know what? This is a very calm beginning of this half. Beautiful point straight on the board for Colombia. Really controlling that inside line. Shira Shakes almost got out, but not quite. They're still trying on their initial. This is beautiful. Now, so far this game, I don't believe, please correct me if I'm wrong, I don't believe Canada have had any star passes. But we have had quite a few from Colombia.
Yeah, you are correct. Comic, producer extraordinaire, has confirmed.
Now, our lovely Comic has mentioned during half-time, now in the first half, 60 points that Canada got was while the Colombian jammer was in the bin. 60 of those 144 points. And this, look at this spread that we've got. We've got some bridging going on. Now this is a really spread out pack. They're really fighting for this position. This is a slow, much more controlled than what we were seeing towards the end of the second half. Beautiful little love tap there. And that's another 4 points for Alec on the board. Beautifully straight through. Coming round. Ooh! That was great. That was so great. We looked like we were going to have a little bit of jammer on jammer action. Our blocker said no.
And just like that, the jam is over. 8-7 jam in favor of Selección Colombia.
Much needed points, beautifully gained. Now another interesting thing is because Colombia have done a lot of star passes, when they do a star pass, it really shuts down Canada's ability to get points because they feel that pressure.
Absolutely. So hemos empezado el jam número 2 y ya tenemos lead. Cooper de Canadá está en lead jam. Jammer para Colombia, Nusa, y Nusa ha salido del pack. So, entonces Nusa con la presión a Canadá, 4 puntos para Canadá y se acaba el jam. Tenemos un blocker de Colombia en el Susu Mouthguard penalty box. Ese blocker está de pie, entonces va a regresar muy pronto. Los dos jammers listos para empezar en el WFTDI jam line.
Oh, are we recognizing?
We're seeing a call for the official review from Team Canada.
And that was quick. I didn't see anything juicy.
Yeah, if you are watching and you get on that Discord, go in the S1 track channel, let us know, did you see something? And if you did, what? And if you didn't, what's your guess? What's your best guess with zero knowledge of what happened on the track? Because I feel like as fans of the game, oftentimes we are prone to making guesses when we have zero knowledge of what happened. That's, that's the fans' prerogative.
Okay, so Canada would like a score review because they don't believe Yellow scored 4 points in the last jam. So,
all right. So
we're going to have a lovely little discussion.
Review will be occurring. Sucker Punch Skate Shop, the biggest roller derby shop in Europe. Fast shipping, large stock, expert advice at the best price. SuckerPunchSkateShop.com. Check them out. It's also an excellent name.
I mean, it's a great name. I am going to check that out as soon as I get off.
Skate Good Club, roller derby uniforms that work as hard as you do with 4 different uniform options and 6 different links. Skate Good Club guarantees everyone will feel comfortable on the track. Skate Good, look good. Learn more at skategoodclub.com.
The score is going to be remaining the same. Canada has lost their second official review.
Oof, and right at the start of the half.
Know.
I hope nothing.
I mean, it's a good attempt. I appreciate it, but
you know, with 26 and a half minutes left to go in the game. But, you know, Everybody's ready to go.
So, yeah. The refs are just clarifying things amongst themselves on our beautiful S1 track.
Some fun facts about our friends skating for Selección Colombia. Ñaña started skating at 17 years old. She is an economist, and she really likes numbers and projects, management projects.
What's your favorite number?
Yeah, we'll have to ask her. So para todos en español, Nuña empecé a patinar desde los 17 años. Ella es economista de profesión y le gusta mucho los números y la gerencia de proyectos.
So it looks like we have Moon, Sun, Witch, and Nad lining up on the WFTDI jam line. What are we gonna see?
Moon Sun Witch has been playing roller derby for 8 years.
What an achievement.
Yeah. Plays for Bogotá Bone Breakers back in Colombia. Canada has a training squad of more than 40 skaters. Those 40 skaters were then cut down to the 20 that we see here at the World Cup.
And we're ready for some action. There it is. Ooh, instant fighting through. That is some powerful legs just to push that wall of blockers that far, that quick. And I was shocked, but Nad has collected that lead jammer status. It appears we've had a successful star pass. It's so, everything's happening. I don't even know who's taken the star pass. Who is that?
Mila.
Mila, yes, beautiful. And we're gonna have some beautiful speed from Mila as she comes back round.
And Colombia had 10 successful star passes in the first half. So half of the jams resulted in a star pass in the first half of the game.
And they've done just the same thing as they're doing earlier. That star pass instantly puts pressure on Team Canada, where they're then cutting it off sooner just to bridge this gap even further.
And that's an excellent strategy. We saw that in the first game if you were watching USA Roller Derby against Team Chile. Chile was just star passing experts. So hemos empezado jam número 4. Nusa tiene la estrella para Selección Colombia. Projectile para Team Canadá. Projectile ha salido primero un paso de la estrella y ahora Panda. Y Panda con la nariz negro como un propio panda. Pero, había un asalto del Apex de Projectile y después de eso se fue a la caja de penales. Eso es el Sisu Mouthguard Penalty Box. Entonces tenemos un Power Jam a favor de Colombia. So, a ver qué hace Panda. Tiene toda la ayuda de los otros blockers y con eso había un espacio pequeñito allí afuera en la pista y se fue Panda y ha ganado 4 puntos. Ha regresado a Pack otra vez y ¡wow! 4 puntos casi, pero no se quedó ahí en la pista. Se salió un poco, tenía que reciclar y está regresando para hacerlo otra vez. Qué dolor al alma cuando pasa eso. Y ha regresado a la pista Projectile. So, intentando de salir del pack, podemos ver que todos han usado toda la fuerza batallando en ese juego, en ese jam, y los blockers están han capturado el jammer, pero se terminó el jam. 4 puntos más para Canadá, para ver cuántos tiene Colombia. Creo que van a recibir más puntos. Pero
I didn't see what it was for, but Panda did receive a penalty at the end of that jam.
As a jammer, there we go.
And it was such a beautiful jam. I can't believe how many times I watched Panda just bend backwards, like Neo from the Matrix.
Well, or like, you know, Po, Kung Fu Panda.
Oh, yeah, of course.
After that training with Shifu.
Yeah, Panda is a fantastic panda. Dragon Master.
Indeed.
Can't wait. Panda's going to jump back on track in 10 seconds, and they're just going to fly straight through. That's my prediction. That's my hopes. We have Artuzo's just picked up lead for Canada. As you can see, Panda's straight on track. And didn't quite manage to make it. They're going to be recycled back round, but that was a beautiful attempt. Artuzo's looking for some points. They are through. That's a tasty 4 points. Now, there is a lot of spinning. Beautiful wall, beautiful wall. That's it. Get back round. Look, this is the unhappy place. Look at where that jammer is sat in the Colombian wall. Unhappy place. Beautifully held for a solid, 7 seconds? Fantastic work from those blockers. They're the blockers I want on my team. Do you know what? This wall of yellow is doing such a fantastic job. Yeah, okay. Artuzo has got some points in their pocket, but they ain't getting back out and around. That was such beautiful holding from those blockers.
Muy bien hecho los blockers de Colombia, que separó a Artuzo, que no se podía salir del pack otra vez, y por eso se terminó el jam. Salió el jammer igualmente. So ya vamos a empezar en el próximo jam. Todo ahí en el WFTDI Jam Line, y ya muy rápidamente tenemos un lead. Shira Shakes por Team Canadá. Moon Sandwich tiene la estrella para Colombia, y ahora tiene la estrella en su mano. Ya la ha pasado. So jammer ahora para Selección Colombia es Mila. So Mila está casi llegando al pack. Los entrenadores de Canadá diciendo que llámalo, termínalo. Y ya se acabó. 4 puntos ganados para Canadá. No, 5, perdón. 5 puntos para Canadá y 0 para Colombia. Estamos en 175-42 con un poco menos de 20 minutos en el juego. 175-42, just under 20 minutes left here in the game, and some fast action, some hard hits. Are you seeing those hard hits, Sonic?
I am loving it, and it is delivering like I asked, because it's beautiful. I do have a question for our lovely comic drop. To me, it looks, so far we're on Jam 7, it looks like Canada is slowing down on the points compared to the first half. I mean, it's non-stop fighting. Look at it. Look at that fighting through. But there's more recycling. These yellow walls are holding these jammers longer.
Yes, Komik confirms that you are correct.
Thanks. Ooh. Almost went for a swim.
A testament to the blockers from Colombia that they have really slowed down Canada's scoring here.
Yeah, so far in the second half of the game, the highest scoring jam for Canada is 8 points, which is a drastic difference. Ooh, beautiful. Beautifully sneaking through there, Panda. Beautiful. So we did have a star pass. Panda did take it and get through. Unfortunately, wasn't able to complete a pass for points.
Pues hemos notado que Selección Colombia está, no sé, en punto aquí en la segunda mitad, que han parado las oportunidades de Canadá. Canadá ha ganado menos puntos en los primeros 12 minutos que en los primeros 12 minutos de la primera mitad. So, vamos a ver qué pasa ahora en jam número 8. Alec tiene la 3 para Selección Colombia, Nat para Team Canadá. Y ahí moviendo y ya se va primera. Eso es Alec, lead jammer aquí en jam número 8. Nat sigue batallando, intentando de salir. Y ahora ya se fue.
Yes.
Y era por eso un multiplayer block, un penal. So, eso es... ha tenido lead 100% en el segundo mitad, Alec. So, Alec
that is an
está
improvement.
logrando...
Considering at this point in the first half, they were on penalty number 4. That is such an amazing improvement. Yes.
Yeah, Alec has dialed in.
Clearly, halftime was spent going, oh, these are my bits, these are my notes, I'm not doing this again, we're on it. And it's so clear. We've just had another successful star pass. It's, sadly an instant run back, but we have got a star pass to Kitch, our lovely winemaker. Remember, everyone, that's your new best friend. So we have one Canadian blocker going to our Sisu mouth guard penalty bin. Yeah, just look at these skaters. It's constant. Yes. So ooh. We took out a ref. Sorry you didn't get to see that at home. I did. Oh, what a good sport. Short fuse doesn't mind. No one's in trouble.
Yeah, that was solid and obviously unintentional and unavoidable. It happened
Absolutely.
so quickly.
And
short fuse couldn't get out of the way.
Unfortunately, one of those things.
Yeah, eso pasa cada rato. Hemos empezado ahora jam número 10. Panda tiene la 3 para Colombia. Shira Shakes para Canadá. Shira Shakes salió primero, pero muy bien hecho. Guillotina intentando de pararla, pero desafortunadamente tienen un penal. Se va a Sisu Mouthguard Penalty Box.
Yes,
y Panda salió de pronto del pack y estaba llegando perdón. Se fue tan rápido que llegó tan pronto que se acabó el jam con 2 puntos. Son muy bien hecho, que solamente 2 puntos para Canadá en el último jam. Just 2 points picked up by Canada in that last jam, thanks to Panda and those fast skates and all that amazing blocking.
Okay, we have Alec and Cooper on track jamming this time. Cooper has got lead. Cooper has a lot of feistiness. Whenever Cooper engages in that wall, you can see it's constant hit, power, boom, 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 and through. And again, straight through on the outside wall. Alec is really putting up a fight against this Canadian wall. Come on, big hits. Oh, I love it. So look at that. They're trying to get round for a star pass, but unfortunately unable to make that happen. Beautiful hit off track by 527. Daff Hell, beautiful hit. Do it again. You tried, I appreciate it, you tried. I am loving how much it is constant. These skaters are not stopping. We have had a successful star pass, so it's now nya, which is doing a fantastic job to stay on that inside line and stay on track. Are you going to make it up through that? It's a bit of carnage, but it's okay. And that carnage has allowed Nya to get out of the track. Beautiful. Fantastic. Now, that has now become Canada's highest scoring jam of this half. They collected 18 points on that jam. It is beautiful to see. We have Moon, Sun, Witch, and Nad.
Y con eso ha empezado el jam. Nad saliendo primero, tiene lead. Moon, Sun, Witch encontró un espacio allí en el centro y ya se va. Por para adentro, perdón, y ya se va y está patinando súper rápido. Regresando.
Such a fast pack.
Y ya se termina con toda la velocidad. 2 puntos para Moon, Sun, Witch y Colombia. 4 para Nad y Team Canadá.
So I've got here that Team Colombia, one thing they're hoping they're going to be remembered for is the community that they are bringing and how difficult it is for roller derby in the Latin America, and the team just does not stop dreaming. And I think that's really clear on track because this is non-stop. You know, they did a beautiful squish just then on the last jam. Is there a moment where Colombia isn't fighting for their position? Boom, look, instant seeing it. Nuzar is fighting damn hard. Oh, and that effort just then was outstanding. We're looking for star pass. We have completed our star pass. We've got Panda. And just the speed this pack is picking up to try and avoid. Beautiful. Panda's butt went straight through the pack. Unfortunately, wasn't able to get a point, but it was beautiful.
But Panda keeping that pressure on, making it difficult. And we do have a
team timeout to Colombia.
Crash Course helps busy roller derby athletes increase strength, endurance, and agility, conquer self-doubt, and create the habits of high performers to become all-stars and MVPs on the track and in life. Want a custom training plan with accountability, skill, and footage reviews, nutritional strategies, and athlete mindset development created by our knowledgeable team of coaches so you can level up this year? That's a lot you can get. If you want all that, visit ChrissyCrash.com to apply. Life is a contact sport. Win. So thank you, Komik, for this fabulous stat. The point differential in the first half was 126. The point differential at this point in the second half is 56. That's a big difference with just 10 minutes left in the game. Colombia is locked in. Yeah. And there's no shade or nothing taken away from the effort from Team Canada because they are putting it out there. They're making the moves. They're keeping their tripods tight. But Colombia is just continuing to adjust and maybe just settle in, right, Sonic? Like
absolutely,
get more
and they're
comfortable.
Just constantly coming back around in front of the Canadian jammers. Their walls are looking so much more solid. And every time someone challenges it, whoop, a new person replaces that slot. And it's just fantastic.
Yeah, I mean, watching Team Canada is watching a clinic, right? Like they know where their lines are, they know where they're supposed to be, and they are getting there. They're executing their gameplay.
Absolutely, and especially when you look at their previous games, the previous scores that they get, their positions in previous World Cups. This is Colombia's. They got to the group stage in 2014, and so like the level is different, but they are on par. This is beautiful seeing how hard they're fighting.
And
we have an unfortunate cut track to
Alec. So Alec, eso era interesante. No sé qué pasó. I'm not sure what happened here. There was no lead?
So there was a lead, I believe, to Canada.
And then they called it off?
And they called it off because they saw a penalty, I'm assuming. Which isn't the worst thing in the world. We've got a jammer and a pivot in the bin.
A double.
Oh, a double for the jammer. Now, I saw that they got a cut track on the outside just by the pivot line. If we can work out what the second one was for, illegal procedure. Thank you very much.
I think it has to do, there was a star pass. Yeah, so the star pass was not completed or not properly handled. And so that has resulted in an additional penalty. Also, there was a cut track, right?
Yeah. And so, you know what? This is going to be really interesting to see just 3 blockers on track. How are they going to handle this jammer? And Cooper's been so explosive with their jamming today. They're just in and hitting. So, yeah.
Yep. Y ya se fue.
It's beautifully planned. They know what they want. You know, they're going to separate that wall. They're not going to let them build up the wall. And Cooper's just going to go, whoop, there's my buddy. Beautiful. And I really like this because at the back, you know, we're not saying, oh, I'm here, I'm a goat. No, I'm fighting. I'm going to challenge your wall. I'm going to get closer to my wall.
Yeah, some nice blocking there with Kitch and Kaboom. Kaboom, they're trying to get that last block.
Just the awareness is fantastic. Oh, Kitch almost caught the jammer on the outside line. Oh, and you know what? Now that they've actually got that jammer, all that speed has been taken away from Cooper. Look at it. Just recycling around and around, holding on. Look at this. Because you could have quite easily assumed when the yellow jammer's in the bin for a double penalty, you could easily assume a really high scoring jam. And so it is, but it's not. It's not up there. That was some beautiful blocking and holding to make Team Canada only score 12 when they had a jammer in a bin for a minute. That's outstanding work, and you know what? They need to celebrate that because that was fantastic.
Yeah, muy bien hecho Selección Colombia en esa última jam, que solamente ganó 12 puntos, aunque había un minuto completo de Power Jam. Estamos empezando con la próxima, eso es Jam 16, Panda con la estrella para Selección Colombia, Nad para Team Canadá. Y Nad está en el frente del pack empujando, tiene 1, ahora 2, ha cambiado a la 1 y ya se va, tiene lead. Panda todavía buscando manera de salir del pack, quizás la gorra de la estrella está saliendo, tenía que quitarlo. Y tiene esa en su mano, está reciclado otra vez y con su brazo más largo que se puede, intentando de hacer el paso de la estrella y ya lo ha cumplido, pero hay un penal, no sé, no entiende o no sé. Yeah. ese paso de estrella no era. Pero tiene pinta de Panda está en la caja de penales como un blocker y está confundida.
So I think we had a bit of confusion there because it appears that we had the star pass wasn't completed legally and the pivot also picked up a penalty.
It looks like it's going to be a double penalty.
Oof. That is rough.
A veces por confusión se llega un penal doble y eso es, parece que eso es lo que pasó en esa última jam. So, ahora Panda está en la caja de penales y tiene la estrella de jammer. Hay un official review.
Has Panda got ears? Has Panda got
I don't
ears
know.
sticking out of their helmet?
Oh my gosh, I'm gonna have to look closer.
Because, like, for whatever reason, Colombia seems to having real difficulty with the helmet covers staying on the helmets. Like, right at the beginning then, it just popped straight off.
Yeah.
But I think it's given me the beautiful sight that Panda has special ears.
That could be. So we do have this team timeout official review. Yeah, official review.
Okay.
Happening. Smash Boy out there getting all the deets, going to let us know, and then we will for sure let y'all know. So Colombia wants a cut track penalty called on Canada's jammer there at the very end of the jam. Man, that last jam is one that if I could do a review right now to see what happened, because there was a lot happening.
It was.
In that last jam, and it was pretty confusing for us, and I'm sure confusing for the skaters. Like, sometimes the officials, especially if there's a difference in languages or you don't hear, there's a lot of whistles happening, it can be very easy to not realize that you're being called for a penalty.
And I mean, I don't know how well it's coming across on the stream, but I can hear these whistles so well for the track 2. So they've deliberated. We're waiting for a result.
Trusted by Derby athletes around the globe, Rydell Skates crafts the products delivering the performance, durability, and precision that world-class competition demands. Skate fierce, skate Rydell. I think we might have time for another before we find out the results. So Innsbruck Tourism wishes you an unforgettable stay during the Roller Derby World Cup 2025. Visit Innsbruck.info to explore what this urban alpine region has to offer. From world-class sports to sightseeing and rich history, Innsbruck has everything your heart desires.
And lots of ice cream. Pistachio ice cream, if you like pistachio.
Okay. I had some After 8 ice cream,
Ooh.
which is named for the mint ice cream for us. I don't know about everywhere else, but in the United States, that would just be called mint chocolate chip ice cream.
Yeah,
same. But After 8 makes it sound more sophisticated.
So it appears that unfortunately they have not managed to win their official review, so that has been lost this half.
And with about 5.5 minutes left in the half, may as well. Also, you know, give a break to your skaters.
Yeah.
We
haven't had many timeouts, have we?
No, I don't think so. Well, Team Canada has not taken any timeouts here in the second half. Team Colombia has used 2 of their timeouts, and we are just about ready to get back to the action.
So we have projectile straight through that pack, picking
like a
up
projectile.
lead. Oh, it's almost like it's planned. And you know, it is beautiful because we started setting up a wall and Canada went, no. Because they know that if Colombia managed to catch them, they do actually hold them. So they've just said, nope, you're not having a wall. Ooh, And that footwork from Projectile, those edges straight through. And we have had Panda jump on track, straight through, and is putting on pressure. Oh, they attempted a jump. And you know what? That pressure from Panda, that was only an extra 1 point that Canada managed to score. That is impressive, how quickly that shut it down.
Yes, Panda also out of the pack/box like a projectile.
Yeah.
And quickly making up ground. So well played. We are just about ready for jam número 7. Roxy Foxy, no, perdón. Nusa tiene la tarea para Colombia y ya se fue del pack. Está en lead, pero también ha salido del pack She-Ra Shakes. Entonces Nusa un whip de 21, eso era Roxy Foxy. Ayuda de Roxy Foxy para salir aún más rápido. Ganó 4 puntos. Se acabó el jam 0 para Canadá. A very fast and furious 4-0 jam in favor of Selección Colombia.
Do it again. Do it again.
Otra. Pues vamos a ver. Mila and Cooper Sonic.
Ooh. And that, you know, ooh, that was a big hit, but it was beautiful attempt to get around. So Cooper has managed to get the lead jammer status. Mila is ooh, that was a top whip, almost Listrone top. Okay, it looks like we've had a successful star pass.
Yep, that's Panda again.
Yeah. Panda is now our jammer, and that pressure causing Canada to call it off very quickly again. So that appears to have been a 5-0 jam.
Muy bien hecho Panda, recibiendo la estrella y boteando por la pista. Y casi llegó tan pronto que solamente ganó un punto en el último paso. Son 5-0 en el último jam. Vamos a empezar con jam 20. Todos están en el WFTDI jam line. Ya se empezó. Nat tiene la 3 para Canadá. Moon Sandwich para Colombia. Moon Sandwich se fue para afuera. Tenía que reciclar. Y había la primera vez de ser jammer para Mila, quizás eso era en la última jam.
So we have got a cut track on Daff Howe.
Entonces seguimos en la pista intentando de hacer un paso. Eso era un power jam. So, se acabó el tiempo de jammer en el Sisu Mouthguard caja de penales. Ha regresado Moon Sandwich intentando de salir del pack, pero Cracker Jack ahí con R2 separó a Moon Sandwich. 4 puntos más para Nad. Y los dos equipos tienen un blocker en el Season Mouthguards caja de penales. Se acabó el jam.
That was a fairly long jam.
Yes.
So that was 11-0 point jam Canada.
It looks like Canada's taking a timeout here.
Which makes sense because I honestly thought they started to look a bit tired on that one. Colombia's wall was, it just nailed them. It was just solid and they stretched out. They took all that engagement zone. The only thing I could have asked for is no penalties. But you know what? Penalties happen. when we get
sure
excited.
do. So right now we see 3 skaters in the Sisu Mouthguards penalty box, 2 for Selección Colombia and 1 for Team Canada.
And it looks like it's Canada's pivot as well.
So we'll see.
So we've got the roller derby shop specialist in France and Europe called My Roller Derby. Check them out and see if they can assist you with any of your skating needs.
The stands are filling up here at the S1 track. Several flags from Colombia.
Oh, wow. Projectile, no resistance, straight up the outside line. We have Nusa just fighting to get through. Beautiful. Oh, just managed to get knocked off track, one of the 2 Canada blockers. This is a fight that is beautiful. We are through. Oh, we've had a switcheroo in our Sisu mouthguard penalty box. There is a power jam in favor of Canada for the moment. Jam a switcheroo, jam a switcheroo, jam a switcheroo. It's my favorite time of day. So that is going to be a very short moment for Projectile in the penalty box. Nusa is back on track and aggressively going through that wall. Beautiful, leaving people in her wake on the floor. Fantastic. We now have both jammers back on track. This is feisty. There's a lot of floor time happening, and you know what? I'm kind of loving it.
That was a massive hit from Cruella to Projectile to stop that momentum.
Oh, a lovely little t-shirt whip, keeping them on track and through. We've got 26 seconds left of this jam. And it's, yes. Oh.
And no time left on the period clock. Oh man, Colombia has 2 blockers in the penalty box and a 3rd.
Oh! Ending the game with 1 blocker on track. And points. Oh, you dreamboats.
Wow. 302.54. 302 a 45.
Those were some well-fought points and some well-defended points. There is just, you know what? I'm not going to get over how well Colombia defended those points. How beautiful of walls they kept putting out.
Yeah, absolutely. Just fighting and battling through every jam, sticking with it, sticking to their game plan. Canada again had finished 3rd.
Yep.
In the last World Cup. And Colombia was not in attendance for that World Cup. So back again after quite a long hiatus, and really should be very proud of themselves.
Absolutely.
For what they've put out here on the track. And I'm so excited to see what happens through the rest of this tournament for Team Colombia.
Absolutely.
So and Team Canada, great, but it's the difference between the expected and the unexpected.
It is.
We know Team Canada is going to get out here and they're going to dominate.
Absolutely. We want those points from Canada. We expect it from them.
Yes.
And
the heart from Team Colombia and the skill, you know, is what we want to see, and they delivered. So, with that, voy a decir gracias a todos que están viendo por el stream. Gracias por estar aquí con nosotros. Y saludos a todos los equipos. Un placer para estar aquí con ustedes. What a joy and a pleasure to be here with you, Sonic, and with everyone else enjoying the World Cup.
Yes.
And with that, we are out.
Yeah, thank you so much for joining us in lovely Innsbruck. We will see you real soon.
Pre-derby me was one thing, and post-derby me is another. And being able to really step into my full personhood within this environment has just been identity amplifying. So obviously I've always been a bit of a ham, but this is just so much more than that for me. Scald Eagle was always inside pre-derby, but actually getting into roller derby allowed me the space to like amplify that part of my personality. And the legacy part also like definitely feels impactful for me to feel like I've made a mark on this world, even if it's in this small little niche. Part of that legacy and part of that amplification, I guess, has certainly been absolutely facilitated by S1, best helmet company, best protective gear company since 2006, and they have been by roller derby side, which has felt like by my side that whole time.